Hello, how many of you wish to grow in your career? Do you want to get elevated to the next higher level? If yes, let me tell you the 3 must do's and 3 don't do's of 2021. Must do number 1, give more than you take. The first must do is to give more than you take. This means you have to give more to the company than what you are normally expected to do in terms of your time and effort, irrespective of which function you are at or which level you are in. You can always give much more than what you have been presently giving to the company. If you have the attitude to give more to the company than what company is expecting from you, then soon the company and its management will realize your value, and that would definitely help you to grow in your career. Friends, successful companies are not built by a 9 to 5 job. Successful companies are built by people who go over and beyond their normal call of duty and walk that extra mile to bring progress to the organization. Such employees will definitely be recognized and rewarded by the company, and those employees will grow as successful professionals in their careers. Must do number 2. If you want to be elevated to a higher position, then you must acquire the skills that are required to be at the higher position. So the simple way to acquire the knowledge and skill set that is required to be at the higher level is to observe your own manager. Observe him or her managing different tasks. Observe him or her dealing with different situations. Analyze the skill set that he or she is displaying at work. By observing your manager's work style and by analyzing yourselves, you will get an idea as to which are those specific skill sets that you do not presently possess that you must acquire to reach the higher level. Think about how to acquire those skills. If you are sincere to learn those skill sets, then it is generally seen that the managers would be happy to impart you with those additional skill sets as well as give you exposure so that you prepare yourselves to higher growth opportunities in your career. Must do number 3, improve yourselves. Guys, the competencies that took you to the present level will not take you to the next level. For you to go to the next level, you have to enhance your competencies through acquiring newer skills and gaining knowledge as well as expertise. This can only happen if you are open to learn and improve yourselves. Self-improvement is a continuous process. Let me ask you, have you acquired any new skills in the past year that is relevant to your career? Have you learned anything new which you didn't know 1 year back, which is relevant to your job and your career? Have you attended any course to sharpen your knowledge? Have you been part of a project within your organization that gave you new exposure and learning? If the answer to most of my questions is yes, then you are on the right track. Now let me tell you the 3 don't do's of 2021 and beyond. Don't do number 1. This is not my job. ये मेरा काम नहीं. Mediocre employees always think about what is part of his or her job, and they do not like to stretch beyond their designated scope of job. Such people will remain where they are because they do not display the keenness to take up tasks outside of their comfort zone. If you want to grow in your career, then do not limit yourselves into a narrow job role. Enthusiastically grab any task that comes your way, because by doing more, you learn more, and by learning more, you become more effective, and by being more effective, you become more valuable to the company, and thus the company would like to reward you and fast track you into the career growth. Don't do number 2, comparing your salary with the workload. इतने पगार में इतना सारा काम. Some people always think that they are getting lesser salary compared to the work that they are doing. This is a very negative thought which is not going to help those people. It is quite justifiable that everybody aspires for higher salaries. But to compare their work with the salaries that they are getting will only end up demotivating that person. A positive person would think, okay, I want a higher package. I will work more effectively so that I get higher salary as well as promotion. So now the don't do number 3. Why my boss is giving me all the work? May he kyun? Frankly, I had such thoughts when I was in the initial years of my career. I always felt that my manager was burdening me with more and more work, while my other same level colleagues were having an easy time. But then I realized that my manager had more trust in my capability and sincerity, and that's why he was giving me more work. Well, more work gave me more exposure and more learning, and that has definitely helped me. So, my advice to you is do not complain when your manager is giving you a little more work. Realize that your manager has trust in your ability to accomplish that task well. And in the end, you are the beneficiary of the greater exposure that he or she is giving you. Friends, I would like to conclude my today's video by talking a little bit about passion. Passion is the God's gift. Passion is the unique trait that only successful people possess. Passion is the fuel that ignites the mind towards greatness, the fuel that gives you the wings to soar higher. Passionate people do everything with a lot of heart and clarity of mind. While a mediocre person thinks of the obstacles, difficulties, shortcomings, problems, limitations, deficiencies, etc., a passionate person thinks about opportunities, possibilities, solutions, strengths, and purpose. Needless to say, passionate people follow the must-dos 1, 2, and 3 as I explained in this video. Thank you for watching. I would be happy to hear from you about your career aspirations and how you are working towards achieving that. You may type your thoughts into the comment box and I will definitely respond to it. Thank you once again. Bye-bye.